Why do humans get embarrassed? Because embarrassment is one of those emotions that feels completely stupid until you realize what it is actually doing. You can be fine, completely fine, walking down the street like a normal member of society. Maybe you have a little drink in your hand. Maybe you are thinking about what you're going to eat later. Maybe you are just trying to get from one place to another without turning your life into a public incident. And then your foot catches the pavement. Not a proper fall, not even dramatic. Just a tiny little stumble. The sort of stumble where your body goes half a second out of sync with your dignity. And instantly, before you even check if you are hurt, you look around. That is the weird part. Your ankle could be on backwards, and your first thought is still, did anyone see that? Because the real pain is not physical. The real pain is that, for one tiny second, the world witnessed you being less cool than the version of yourself you were trying to advertise. That is embarrassment. It is not just fear, it is not just sadness, it is not just awkwardness. It is the horrible little moment where your brain realizes, I am being seen, and I am not currently doing a very good job of being a person. And humans hate that. We hate it so much that a single awkward moment can live in the brain like unpaid rent. You can be lying in bed years later, nearly asleep, and suddenly your mind goes, remember when you called your teacher mom? And now you are awake. Furious, at yourself, at time, at the concept of memory. The strange thing is, embarrassment is not random. It did not appear just to ruin your day. It has a job. A horrible job, but a job. Embarrassment is social pain. It is what happens when the brain thinks your image in the group has been damaged. And that matters, because humans are not built like solitary animals. We are group animals. We survive through other people. We learn from each other, protect each other, judge each other. For early humans, being accepted by the group was not just nice, it was survival. If the group trusted you, you had protection, food, help, warmth, so the human brain became extremely sensitive to social mistakes. Embarrassment is basically your internal warning light flashing and saying, careful, your place in the group may need repairs. That is why embarrassment feels so physical. Your face heats up, your shoulders shrink, your eyes drop, your voice changes. You laugh in a way that does not sound like real laughter, more like your soul has slipped on laminate flooring. And without even planning it, you start doing the universal embarrassed human routine. You smile nervously, you say sorry too many times. You explain something that did not need explaining. You make a tiny noise, like your mouth is trying to buffer. This is not just weakness. This is signaling. When a person looks embarrassed, they are basically telling everyone, please do not remove me from the tribe. And most of the time, it works. If someone knocks over a glass and immediately looks mortified, the room usually softens. People go, it's okay, don't worry. But if someone knocks over a glass and just calmly watches it spread across the table like a villain observing a kingdom burn, everyone becomes uncomfortable. So the next time your brain replays an embarrassing moment, remember this. The memory feels huge because it happened to you. To everyone else, it was probably just Tuesday. And even if they did notice, that is fine. They are embarrassing too. They just had the privilege of doing it off camera.